people spitting on players at tournament. And everybody is mad at NRS? Good morning, afternoon, or evening. My name is Febrezes Christ, and this is Shujinkydink. Our top story, the two first NRS majors for Mortal Kombat 11 happened last weekend, and the winners of both were Chris G and Tommy Tweedy, respectively. But at Naptown Clutch, drama stuck its ugly head in again, as seems to be something that happens often with Mr. Tweedy. Tweedy tweeted, "Got cornered by 4 guys and spit on at Naptown. No one did anything besides telling them to wait until I'm outside. We'll either stream or make a twit longer when I get home fully explaining everything." Which he did. You can view it on his Twitter, read the whole thing, and read the whole conversation. Which Footwork, who apparently was part of this, or at least present at the time, said he was never surrounded and spat on or spat at. Please don't believe the hype, no assault was done to him, period. He simply was checked in an aggressive manner for being disrespectful. Now, this is an interesting situation here because it's basically word for word. Nobody has any footage of what happened. No one else seems to be kind of coming forward with what exactly transpired here. Footwork did mention that Tweedy said some things about Rewind's father, which was absolutely not true. It was somebody else's father. And which I believe he also mentioned in that same tweet. So he kind of either is mixing his facts or doesn't have his facts straight. So it's really kind of hard to believe that, Tweedy kind of comes out of this looking like the good guy. It's something that's kind of believable. Regardless of what happened, if that was something that, say, it did happen, I am extremely disappointed in the community. Things like that should always be left to gameplay. Settle it with gameplay. If someone's being disrespectful, settle it with gameplay. However, I don't know what apparently was said. If it was something that was not game related, then I guess you can't be surprised that the outcome is not game related. But Tweedy is usually a kind of a guy outside of his one slip up that he had that will keep, and I think he learned from that, and he does have a sponsor now. So I think he would probably keep his nose pretty clean at this point, but either way, that's our daily drama for the week. And as always, guys, if you're new here, this is our weekly news show. If there is no news, then there is no show. So subscribe if you're enjoying it, and let's get on to the next topic. Mortal Kombat 11's release was anticipated for all of about 3 months. They kept it under wraps for a very long time. There were lots of rumors that it was being worked on, and then it was released, and everyone got their hands on it, and it was great. Story mode was great, and then people entered the Crypt and the Towers of Time, and found out that the Towers of Time are extremely difficult, darn near impossible for a lot of people, especially a player who is not anywhere close to a pro level. Gameplay-wise and online-wise and stuff like that, there was never really any microtransactions or anything that would affect that version of the game, which is what everyone was hoping they would do. Unfortunately, for almost every other portion of the game, it's riddled with microtransactions. And you had lots of big YouTubers such as Boogie2988, who is a video game reviewer on his YouTube channel, kind of, going after NRS and saying, this is kind of ridiculous, this isn't what you do. Other people made ridiculous claims it would cost like $6,000 to buy everything in the Crypt, or everything in the game, which was not true at all. Ed Boon actually shot that down as well himself. One personal thing that opinion that I had about it was that I really wanted to go in and just dress my character up and make them look cool and check out all these cool skins and stuff like that. And I get that you weren't meant to have them all at first. In MKX, I believe there was an option to just buy out the whole Crypt, and I would have loved to be able to do that, but they didn't give us that option this time around. So as someone who isn't really into the grinding aspect of it and more into the gameplay aspect of it, I'm happy with the gameplay, everything's nice, but the casual player in me does want to explore that. But it's kind of like you have to pick one or the other. You can't really do both. There's no time to do both. You either get really good at the game or you just get all the cool gear. It's really difficult to do both. I'm finding anyways, but who knows, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm just doing it wrong. They did actually come forth with a statement and quote-unquote combat cast where they addressed all this. I'll try and link that in the description down below if you want to go watch that, where they addressed everything and gave out 500,000 coins and hearts and all that kind of stuff just to try and make up for a little bit. So that was a nice gesture by them. We'll see what changes they make, if any, to the game and about that aspect of it. There was a glitch that was found that maybe you saw on my channel that would allow you to release all of the heads that otherwise you'd have to do 50 fatalities on every character to get them. So there's that aspect, I suppose. That was kind of a nice little glitch to kill that grind, but I'm pretty sure it's been patched out by now. But yeah, a bit of a rocky start for Mortal Kombat 11. But you know, that being said, we have Combo Breaker coming up right around the corner, just a few weeks away. So that'll bring the hype right back up competition-wise. It's supposed to be probably one of the biggest tournaments in Mortal Kombat history of all time. I'm super excited. I'll be there. Will you be there? Will I get to meet you? Should be pretty cool. And that's it for the news this week, guys. These are just a couple topics I thought were worth covering. As always, give me your opinions down in the comment section down below. And if you haven't already, please leave a like because it really helps me out, and subscribe because we make new videos every single day. # Big Dink Energy, and we'll see all you guys in the next video.